Good morning, Blackhawks fans. This is Kiki with Kiki's Keys to the Chicago Blackhawks game. Today and tomorrow night, the Blackhawks will be playing back-to-back games against the Nashville Predators. Here are my keys for tonight's first game against the Predators, and my first key is absolutely no unnecessary penalties. The unnecessary penalties in the Blackhawks season opener was unbelievable, especially when three of the Blackhawks had gotten penalties one after another in the second period. I have mentioned this key so many times before, so I will say it again. The Blackhawks need to avoid getting too many unnecessary penalties and stay out of the box because the penalties will lead to the other team getting the power play opportunity, which the other team will try to take advantage of. My second key is start and end the back-to-back games on a good note. From past games, the Blackhawks usually have a tendency to sometimes get a bit sluggish or fall behind during the games. Getting too sluggish or falling behind during the games could definitely affect them. In order to start and end the back-to-back games on a good note, they need to stay focused, get on the scoreboard as soon as possible, stay visible during your time on the ice, and especially maintain the momentum once you have it. My third key is get more pucks to the net. In Wednesday night's game against the St. Louis Blues, the Blackhawks had a total of 19 shots on goal and scored only 2 goals. If the Blackhawks want to score more goals, they need to try to get more pucks to the net because if they do that, it will help give them some much-needed momentum that they need throughout the rest of the game. My fourth key is try to do more with your power play. Even though the Blackhawks were able to score at least one power play goal during Wednesday night's game, the Blackhawks need to try to do more with it by getting pucks to the net, stay focused, and not letting it go to waste. Otherwise, the other team will be able to kill off their own penalty. My last key is be aware of the Predators. Last season, when the Blackhawks and the Nashville Predators played against each other, the Blackhawks defeated them in 3 of their meetings. One of the things that the Blackhawks need to be aware of about the Predators is their defense, which is known for being dangerously offensive as well. And their young defensemen, especially Ryan Johansson and Philip Forsberg, who have shown that they can produce offensive numbers. Also, the Blackhawks need to be aware of defenseman PK Subban, who was acquired by the Predators during the offseason from Montreal, who is known for having a good offensive ability, which could prove to be quite helpful to Nashville's strong offense. I have a feeling that Subban is going to try to make a big impression in his first regular season game as a Nashville Predator. So once again, the Hawks need to be aware of him because there's no telling what he will do tonight. And even though the Predators starting goaltender Pekka Rinne's season produced less than stellar statistics last year, which includes having a 2.48 GAA or goals against average and a .908 save percentage, the Blackhawks shouldn't underestimate him because you never know whether or not he'll have a good game that night. That's all for Kiki's Keys to the game. I will give you the game recap later. Until then, go Blackhawks. Enjoy the game tonight, everyone.